Welcome to our session on the strategic benefits of reverse mortgages. It's a common belief that these financial tools are only for those who are financially distressed, but that is a misconception. Kara is here to debunk that myth to reveal why a reverse mortgage might be a smart choice for those who don't necessarily need it.
Yes, today I want to shed light on a model that shows a strategic advantage of a reverse mortgage, also known as a home equity conversion mortgage, and how it is a powerful financial tool that is not just for those who need it, but for those who want it. Understanding money flow is key. We earn income through jobs, which allows us to save, often for retirement. These savings, along with retirement accounts, are assets. Home ownership can help strengthen retirees' financial position if used correctly. But when a borrower buys a home with a forward mortgage, until a home is fully paid off, homeowners are required to make forced mortgage payments, which can consume a significant portion of their monthly income, typically 25 to 40%. The national average right now for mortgage payments is 29% of a borrower's monthly income. If these forced mortgage payments are not made, the bank can come after your home and hold you and your heirs liable for any shortfall. This is what we call a recourse loan. As you make mortgage payments, you are building equity. However, this equity isn't liquid. It is tied up in your home. To tap into this equity, you would have to sell your home or borrow against it through a HELOC or refinance, both which require monthly repayments. A reverse mortgage, on the other hand, offers access to your equity without the obligation of monthly payments. Your mortgage payments on a reverse mortgage are optional. With a reverse mortgage being a non-recourse loan, you nor your heirs would be held liable for any shortfall if the house ever became upside down, meaning you owe more than the house is worth. Returning to our chart, we recognize income is essential for daily necessities like food and living expenses. For retirement, we invest in assets like Social Security, pensions, 401ks, IRAs, and savings. These accounts, however, come with strict rules and timing for withdrawals. For instance, your Social Security, you are required to take minimum distributions between the ages of 62 and 70. Withdrawals from these retirement accounts become mandatory, known as required minimum distributions, which most are taxed once they are withdrawn. With required minimum distributions, this ensures that the government receives theirs. Notice how theirs in the English dictionary is spelled the IRS, meaning the government gets their share. Let's focus on equity, often the most misunderstood bucket of financial resources. Equity is essentially a tax-free asset in your home. This is where a reverse mortgage becomes a game changer. If you or your spouse are 62 and older, a reverse mortgage allows you to access this equity. Unlike traditional loans, repayments are optional. You can choose to make payments or not, giving you control over your finances. Misunderstood by many, a reverse mortgage can be a strategic tool for enhancing retirement for those who use it wisely. For most of us, our goal is retirement, where we stop earning regular income, but our need for daily expenses continues. Traditionally, retirees rely on their asset bucket like pensions, saving, investments to cover these costs, often depleting it first. Yet this approach overlooks the tax advantages of utilizing your home equity. Retirees often overlook the equity bucket when they are planning for retirement, where this should be incorporated early on when planning for retirement. With a reverse mortgage, you're not losing equity, you're strategically using it tax-free because it's a loan. Anytime you borrow money that is a tax-free event, this means money you've invested in your home over a lifetime is now working for you, enhancing your quality of life without increasing your tax burden. The average American senior today has $11.6 trillion in home equity. More people in retirement have more money in their equity than anywhere else, and that is a fact. While it might reduce the amount they pass on to their heirs, it maximizes your financial independence and minimizes theirs, or the IRS's share. If you have $500,000 in assets and the same in home equity, your heirs could inherit $1 million. But if you need to access these funds, drawing from your equity via a reverse mortgage is tax efficient. If you spend money from your equity, the IRS does not get their cut, and you get to keep more, which means that your kids will inherit more. If you are retired and you are pulling from your investments to make a mortgage payment, you should stop because that doesn't make sense. Reason being, you are taking money out of your investments and paying the IRS their cut just to make a mortgage payment. For example, using simple numbers, say you are in the 25% tax bracket and you need $1,000 from your 401k to make your mortgage payment. You would need to pull out $1,250. The IRS would get their cut of $250 and you have your $1,000 to make your mortgage payment. When you withdraw funds from your asset bucket, you'll receive a 1099 on this income at the end of the year. Not all interest is deductible, and you should get with your CPA because I am not a CPA, nor do I play one. But when you make a payment on a forward mortgage, you are forced to pay interest. When interest is paid, you receive a 1098 at the end of the year. On a reverse mortgage, you decide when to pay interest. To take advantage of deducting interest from your taxes, you must be able to itemize instead of taking the standard deduction, which is $27,700 if you are married. With a reverse mortgage, you can take advantage of itemizing your taxes by delaying interest payments. We only pay down interest or make a mortgage payment when it makes sense. What if I told you there are tax strategies where you can offset the taxes you pay on your retirement income by delaying interest payments on your reverse mortgage? Let me explain. Say you planned on taking a big distribution from your retirement account in 4 years. You could wait 4 years to make a voluntary mortgage payment on your reverse and say the unpaid interest amount to $50,000. You could withdraw $50,000 from your retirement account and receive a 1099 tax statement. You would then put this $50,000 into your reverse mortgage line of credit to use for income, and you would receive a 1098 tax statement for the $50,000 of interest you paid on your reverse mortgage. Would you believe that your 1099 and your 1098 tax statements would offset and you just avoided having to pay the IRS their cut? This is not tax evasion or anything illegal, but once you understand how money works, you will understand how this product is a powerful financial tool. It's about making informed decisions that benefit your retirement plan. As we wrap up, remember that a reverse mortgage isn't just a loan. It's a financial strategy that can transform your golden years. It's about living full with the wealth that you've built and enjoying the retirement you've earned. Thank you for joining us in Rethinking Retirement with the Power of Home Equity.